So the three secrets of a good relationship are: first, don't take your partner or relationship for granted. Second, communication. Without the communication, there is no relationship. And third, the art of focusing on your partner's good qualities is the key. Okay, my dear friends, let's talk about the first one. Don't take your partner or your relationship for granted, because you never know when you are going to lose them. I don't suggest living in fear of losing them. I just recommend you don't take them for granted. When we are in a relationship for a long time, we get used to it. I get that. I am used to Mattia. I am used to him being around all the time. I am used to him washing dishes every day because he likes that. I am used to him driving the car most of the time. I am used to sleeping next to him every night. I am used to all of that, and it's easy to take it for granted. I see so many couples take each other for granted, and because of that, they don't respect each other and they don't appreciate the little things they do for each other every day. They talk smack to each other, they blame each other, they criticize each other, and it's painful to watch that. Whatever you put into a relationship, you get out of it. If you take partner for granted, you will be taken for granted. If you are disrespectful to your partner, you will be disrespected from your partner. And it goes in a positive direction too. If you appreciate your partner, yourself, and your relationship together, you will be appreciated too. It cannot be otherwise. I see relationships like math. They are exact. What you put into a relationship, you get out of it. Like 2 plus 2 is always 4. You can argue about it, but it will not help you because math never lies. And it's the same with relationships. They don't lie. They are exact reflection of your relationship with yourself and with others. What you put into a relationship, you get out of it. So if you want to have a good relationship, don't take your partner and your relationship for granted. I don't. I got into the habit of thanking Mattia for washing the dishes every day. I let him know that he is not taken for granted and that I appreciate his effort. I hug him every night before we go to bed, and I tell him how much he means to me, how much it means that we are together. Small gesture of appreciation go a long way in a relationship. Appreciate the small day-to-day things. If your relationship ends tomorrow, what would you miss the most? Say thanks for that to your partner. You will see how surprised he will be. Because of that expression of your appreciation, he will feel appreciated and loved, and he will relax and he will open up, which is good for communication. And that is our second secret to a good relationship. Communication. Without communication, there is no relationship. A relationship between two people is a connection between two of them. And communication is a bridge that makes this connection possible. So communication is a connection between you and your partner. It is the essence of every relationship. For a good relationship, you need a good communication. So what is good communication? We communicate with each other verbally, physically, and vibrationally. Even silence is a very powerful communication tool. Our communication is driven by our inner beliefs and thought patterns. And here is where communication gets complicated. Here is where communication can get good or bad. I used to feel like a victim most of the time in my previous relationships. My inner belief was, it's not fair how he treats me. I'm a victim. That's why my communication was infused with a victim vibration. I saw my life as a victim, so I reacted to everything as a victim. And I received communication from others as a threat. That is example of a bad communication. Because communication is driven by our inner beliefs and thought patterns, if we want to have a good communication with our partner, we have to have a deep understanding of our inner beliefs, our thought patterns, and generally of ourselves, so that we know how to navigate our communication and not just react to external and internal triggers. If we understand ourselves, then we can choose deliberately what we say, do, or show to others. The best communication happens when we feel good, when we are clear-minded, and we are emotionally stable, when we are connected to our inner self. I had to grow personally before I was able to communicate well. I had to stop playing the victim game and start seeing the world in a different light. Because your inner beliefs dictate your communication. Change your inner beliefs and you will change your communication. This is a simplified version of how to improve your communication. In the near future, I will make a video which will be completely dedicated to communication, because that is a very big topic. But for now, let's go to the third secret to a better relationship. The art of focusing on your partner's positive qualities is the key. Okay, I have a question for you. How would you feel if your partner would say to you, "Thank you, darling, for cooking this meal. It's very delicious. You really know how to cook. I appreciate it." Does that make you feel good or bad? Does that make you want to cook more delicious food or less? I see so many couples talk smack to each other. Why? The more you are negative towards your partner, the more negative situation you are creating in your relationship. Negativity brings more negativity, and positivity brings more positivity. It's that simple. The more you see positive things in your partner, the more you encourage it in him. So the next time he does something nice, acknowledge it. And also, when you do something nice, acknowledge that too. It will make you feel better. What you put in a relationship, you get out of it. It's important how you see your partner, because that is how he will behave when he is with you. We all have good and bad qualities. If you want to evoke good qualities in him, then focus more on the good qualities that he has. It helped me to write an appreciation journal. I took 5 minutes a day, every day, and wrote down 1 or 2 pages of the things that I appreciate in my partner and my relationship with him. That is how I practice focusing on good things in our relationship and in him. And it paid off very well. I'm aware of his weaknesses, but the good qualities that he has, they play much more dominant role in our relationship. And that is because we nurture them and encourage them. And it's the same with me and my qualities. What you put in a relationship, you get out of it. I know I said that many times today during this video, but it's so important to be aware of that. It's so important to take responsibility for your input in your relationship. It is so simple. What you put in, you get out of it. Okay, my dear friends, that is it for today. I hope you found something interesting and useful for yourself in this video. I have more videos like that about relationships on my YouTube channel. Check it out, it's free. I also made a beautiful guidebook, Connect with Your Inner Self. You can find it in my shop. I will put the link in the description below. Have a great day and see ya next Saturday.